And here is Cyberverse Legion class Ratchet opened up and out of his packaging, and right off the bat, very nice car mode. We're liking this. We are liking this. Let's get a focus on there for you. Here we go. First thing you'll notice is his weapon is exactly the same as Ratchet's. It's a see-through scalpel blade knife thing with the post on the end here. That you with the base, you can get several bases these days. They have a little light up feature where you stick one of these weapons in and it's supposed to light the weapon up. It works, it's alright, but it's not brilliant. Weapon aside, lovely car mode. Bit panelly, but to be expected from a small transformer like this one. I'm trying to get, it looks a little bit darker already in real life than is coming across on the camera right now. Lovely black painted windows there. It's got unpainted detail in his exhaust pipes back there. And then he's got attachments for the weapons on the top, on the side and on the side. Now what I would have liked on the side is to leave one, because you could get away with that being a gas cap, couldn't you really? A petrol cap. Unpainted wheels. He's got his little horns on the front, unpainted lights and things. Lovely little Autobot logo on the top, which you can see there, painted in red. So this is supposed to be pre him becoming a zombie. And a bit of detailing on the back. Not so much of a shell former, this one. He's actually alright. Right, so for vehicle size comparisons, here he is next to his ex-partner RC. As you can see, completely not in scale. RC's like 3 times the height of a car. So, in vehicle mode at least, these two do not work together, unfortunately. Put her off to one side, but to get a better comparison, here he is next to Cyberverse Bumblebee. About the same width. He's a bit longer than Bumblebee by a smidgen. Very similar car modes though. So as you can see, Bumblebee's a little bit taller. But you know, for the vehicles that they are supposed to be, it works quite well. For kicks, here he is with a Transformers G1 Micromaster. Now that's how you do a Cyberverse, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Micromaster Transformers. We'll move Bumblebee out of the way. You know, hell of a lot bigger than the G1 version. We'll show them off in a bit. I love these things. And give you an idea of the current range, here he is next to Cyberverse Commander class, which is Bulkhead. A fellow ass kicker. Obviously Bulkhead is a hell of a lot bigger. So there you go, there's your size comparisons out of the way. We'll do some robot size comparisons in a minute. Speaking of which, let's get this guy into robot mode. So, first thing you want to do is we push this up. You've got the head reveal already. These are going to be the legs. They fling all the way around, spin round to here. And then the doors here, they're on hinges, they flick round. As I say, it's a nice interesting transformation, this one, for one of the little Cyberverse. Normally they're quite shell-formery. But those are the legs just about done. So his doors become back doors become the feet. Very nice. We then move on to the bonnet part of the thing. Well, actually, I'll tell you what, we'll move it round a bit. Because you'll see this is on a bit of a ratchet joint. So you'll see that in a moment. This bonnet splits in half, goes all the way up to the sides like that, and then the whole thing ratchets up, click, 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 and locks into place down there. Very satisfying. And then all you do is, hidden in the bonnet there are his arms. You flick them out, spin them round so the good side's showing. And there you have him in his robot mode, which, in my humble opinion, is a bit meh. It's not as good as the vehicle mode, but he's there. We'll give him his weapon, which is the same as Ratchet's, as we say. But I suppose you can pretend that's a bit of a rifle, you know. But, you know, he's okay. He's not bad. We'll get rid of the weapon. Just so you could see what it looked like. Articulation wise, he's basically chock full of ball joints. So plenty of articulation. The head is glued on, so nothing with that. Shoulders, nothing up there because it's actually attached down here. But at the shoulder joint here, you've got a ball joint up here. Up, down, left, right, spin, spin. You've got bendable elbows, 90 degrees. Or because it's a ball joint, you can spin them round, do what you need to do. Down to the hips, you've got ball jointed hips on both sides, so in, out, up, down, all the rest of it. Although strangely enough, because of the ratchet, the legs don't actually go forwards, they lock there. So they can go all the way back. I wonder if there's a way you can spin them round. Yeah, you can kind of get them to go forwards, but then they fall off. It's just because of the design here. There is a lump, can you see that? And that gets in the way of the codpiece part down here. So you can't actually do a kicking pose, which kind of makes the whole knee bend down the bottom here kind of redundant. I suppose you could do him, I guess, kneeling down, I suppose. And obviously his feet are on full ball joints, so you can position them how you like. And I suppose the best you're going to do is something reaching up, maybe. Help me, I'm about to be turned into a zombie brains. But yeah, you know, he's alright. He's not fantastic. The vehicle mode's a lot better than the robot mode, but there's a lot. I mean, I had the same thought about the standard robot as well. I've got him, and I haven't reviewed him because I think he's a bit pants. And I know there's a lot of viewers out there that are big fans of Cliffjumper. Me, I can take him or leave him. Here's some robot comparisons. So here he is next to Cyberverse RC, and as you can see in the robot mode, hell of a lot better. They work really well. Very good. You know, she's a bit shorter than him. You know, she's a bit ganglier than him, and which is right because, you know, it's a female robot. So they work really, really well. We like. Put her off to one side there. Here he is next to Cyberverse Bumblebee. I'll stick him in the middle. There he's next to Cyberverse Bumblebee. Again, good scale. Yeah, they work really well, you know. For kicks, well, we'll do the kick ones in a minute, actually. So there's the Cyberverse Legion class size comparisons. Here he is next to Commander class Bulkhead, as you can see, hell of a lot bigger. Again, I think they scale very well. I like that. And for the lovers of the storyline, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend, that is Cyberverse Megatron, towering over him, about to turn him into a zombie. So yeah, again, you can get some good poses with him, you know. If you get him all in that begging poses before, you can get Megatron having command over him. That works quite well, I think. Going back to the middle, here's the silly one. So just for kicks, there he is with that Micromaster G1. Enough said, really. He's I love these guys. They're awesome, and they're the same size as Micro Machines back in the 1980s, if you remember those as well. So that was even better. You got like real, you know, die-cast metal Micro Machines, and you got these who were, you know, so added to the whole Transformers disguised as cars. So yeah, there's a Micromaster, and here's the slightly more recent one. This is the G1 reissue type situation, Starscream, which is the Reveal the Shield version that came out a couple of years ago. So, you know, it scales in quite nicely with him too. So there you go. I'll not transform him back, just because, you know, just watch the video in reverse, otherwise this thing will be too long. But that is the Transformers Cyberverse Legion class Cliffjumper, available in the shops in the UK right now. And hopefully you like this review. If you want to see more reviews of figures like this, click the figure right now. And that will take you to a playlist of all the Cyberverse figures that I've done so far. And I do have the full collection. I'm just getting around to reviewing them all. So please do check that out. My personal channel is @Moobit. Music channel is @Moobit Music. And I work for GamerDads.co.uk. Their channels are /GamerDadsUK, /RetrocastUK. Then the podcast can be found on iTunes by searching GamerDads. Until next time, I've been Moobit. Please do check out my blog on the show card at the end of the video. And next up is Cyberverse RC. So I'll see you then.
I like to move it, bit.